Hello. Oh, man. Wait, did I switch over already? Well, I gotta move this to the side and pop the chat out for a bit. Let's see what's going on. What is this guy doing? This guy's still driving in the... Oh, damn. Oh boy. Give me 1 second. Trying to load up the the chat. It's loud. It's crazy. Hear that? 1 second. While I load this up. Thank you for that. Thank you. There goes fishy. My computer is so like it's running on 80% of my CPU. Actually, it's like bouncing up and down. I get some dropped frames. Got some dropped frames. I don't know. My thing is just like all over the place. What's up, fishy? Can you hear me? Are you still there? Ooh. That's my version of the roar. I can't even roar normally. But yeah, man. Pakistan. Pakistan, where's Pakistan? Check the way this is looking like right now. Man. This is somebody streaming in downtown St. Pete, I think. And that thing is blowing. It's blowing over there.
Probably getting close to the eye wall area on the west side or the northwest side of Hurricane Milton. It looks like it. I'm looking at the radar and we're in like this really deep red convection.
A really deep red convection. This dude is literally writing out the if you can believe that. Somebody in the chat saying that the eye wall has just collapsed. Walker Creek here. 11 feet of water surge of 11 feet in some places like Sarasota. 12-foot surges. My baby. I love you. Wow. His car hasn't even flipped. There's no way that his car will flip in that. Oh, he's backing up. Oh, it's pushing this car back. Oh, it's pushing this car back. Oh, I'm joking. I'm gonna give some hearts back. Some hearts back over here. There you go. Oh, he's actually taking cover behind the wall. Oh, he's actually parking in the. What is that behind the driveway? Crazy, that's flooding paths. Yeah. There were so many debris earlier. I was watching this stream, and there was just a whole bunch. What the heck? Oh, I thought something was going on, dude. Oh, he's actually going outside. Really? Okay, so that is inside of a garage or something like that. What's up, Moisley?
Hey, it's pretty cool out here like this.
Yeah, shoot. But it doesn't look like.
Safe as can be.
Doesn't look like as
We're safe as can be. And then out there, it's like, wow.
Yeah, it's not even like blowing that much though, honestly. But let's see. Let's go ahead and look at the. Let's look at this the update here. Where are we at? We got Invest 99E. By the way, near west of Mexico. Mazatlan. Looks like it's gonna head up towards Cabo San Lucas. Let me see if I play this right now. Aww, Zelly. How's it going, my love? Good morning. Ooh. Me más jodiendo la tierra. Damn. All right. You have a lot of family in South Florida? Yeah, man. Let's look at this right now. This is I think this is from 1 in the afternoon to 7:15. This is where the actual track is right now. And it's supposed to come right across all of this. But if you say you got family in South Florida is only getting the least. It's actually under a tropical storm. Anything around here, in the circle here, and from West Palm Beach south through Miami and back around on the west side is all under a tropical storm warning. But all of this here is a hurricane warning. So they're gonna all these people from this section of Florida is gonna get the worst of it, you know. So Acapulco got, I was gonna say Acapulco. Oh my god, and maybe Cancun. Maybe Cancun got some of that too as well when it was at category 5. All the clouds are breaking apart there. No, that was yesterday. That was yesterday. Yeah. What up, Johnny? Welcome back. Are you on your way home now, Johnny, from work? What's going on? Yeah, if we move in a little bit closer, yeah, you could literally see like the eye where the cone of uncertainty are here. The eye passing over Sarasota, where people were saying on that chat of the stream that there's a 11 to 12 foot surge. So a lot of those areas, mainly around here, I'm pretty sure it's getting battered, and this is where the eye is supposed to be, but it looks like the wall's collapsing. The eye is definitely not present anymore. Awesome. That's Lake Okeechobee. Okeechobee. Okay. Cape Coral over here. I'm sure the ports are supposed to be somewhere around here. The big port in Tampa Bay, where they carry all those large imports of crude oil and petroleum. What's interesting is there's another system way out here in the Atlantic. You can see it right here. It's a category 1. I think its name is her name is Leslie. But this is actually gonna go way out back, and apparently it's gonna be headed towards where is these places here? Azores, Angra de Heroismo. It looks like they're part of Spain or something. Oh, Canary Islands are over here. Wow, I didn't even know that. And then supposedly there's supposed to be a system rolling out here in the next week or so, and that was supposed to actually head up towards through between Cuba and Cancun, Mexico, and make its way through the Gulf of Mexico as Nadine. Huracanes del Norte. Yeah, basically. Qué rica está la manzana. You know what's crazy? You have Milton, and there is another. Where is it? Possible development area. There's actually 2 systems here, surprisingly. And this is rare. I do not know. I mean, look at this. Let me stop it right here. Milton right here. And then you got Invest 93L, possible development area. So I just found that to be interesting. But yeah, that's the current situation right now. Here is radar. Let's see how the radar looks like here. 130. Let's play it. No like Tigres del Norte. Jodo is still in Mexico. Tigres del Norte. Tigers of the North. Anywho. We got a development here by ETF.com. Got insurance ETFs rallying through Hurricane Milton and Helene. Who would have thought of that, huh? Insurance ETFs? Lots of insurances, insurance companies. Well, the industry, the insurance industry. I'm sure they're getting hit hard. Car insurance. Life insurance. Home insurance. So, with the insurance industry positioned to be uniquely impacted by the recent hurricane activity hitting the southeastern United States, the two largest insurance ETFs are seeing increased volatility, but are maintaining relatively strong performance. The $766 million iShares U.S. Insurance ETF, IAK, was up about 1% in midday trading Wednesday as Hurricane Milton was tracking as a Category 5 storm toward Tampa. IAK, which tracks a market capitalization weighted index of U.S. insurance companies, has a 16.4% weighting in Progressive Corp, an 11.8% weighting in Chubb Ltd, and 6.4% in Aflac Inc. IAK is up 14.6% over the past 3 months and is up almost 29% so far this year. By comparison, the SPY has gained 3.8% over the past 3 months and 21.3% this year. KIE, IAK gains. Meanwhile, the $922 million S&P Insurance ETF, which rallied by more than 1.2% in midday trading Wednesday, has shown performance similar to IAK this year. Quote, a lot of insurance companies have reduced their exposure to Florida, which should limit their payouts, unquote. Then it says here, quote, insurance ETFs took a hit on Monday as it became apparent how powerful Hurricane Milton would be, with IAK fallen by 3.6% on the session. He said, quote, however, IAK has since recovered more than half of those losses, and the ETF continues to outperform the broader stock market handily for the year as a whole. Let me go ahead and look at IAK. As you can see here, SPY. It's hard to believe, but SPY actually did hit another new all-time high of $577.71 per share. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Would you have ever imagined that? No, I wouldn't. But it happened. It freaking happened. So we thought that there would be some type of a pullback right as soon as we had FOMC minutes, but yeah, that definitely did not work out. Let me just look at IAK real quick. IAK is iShares U.S. Insurance ETF, and okay, it looks like it's actually peaking out as well. Kind of reminds me of the SPY, don't you think? In a way. So yeah, it does make sense after these last 2 days. and then seeing a recovery after a big dump here, October 7th. Boom, boom. So what is it looking like here? Do you think the insurance ETF will actually benefit from this? You would think so. What was the other one? Oh, KIE. Oh, it's the same thing. It's pretty much tracking along with each other. I mean, it's the same chart. I mean, one is $56.98 and the other one is $128.69 a share. What's the dividend payout here? 52 cents per share. The payout for this one is 16 cents per share, almost 17 cents. Interesting ETF to look into, huh? Not financial advice. But yeah, let's just go back to the SPY, because this rally here that we saw today was just I don't know. This is just outrageous, in my opinion. I mean, look at this. We got here from 565 all the way to the top of this all-time high. So that means that in 2 days, in almost 2 days, the SPY has ran over 2%. And that's a big recovery here since Friday, October 4th, when the SPY reached at a high of 573.36. Then coming down all the way here on Monday, after hours, at a low of 565.80, and then recovering and pushing so stupidly in such a bullish way. I do not understand why this is the case. It seems like Nvidia was partially to blame for this surge here on the SPY. Welcome back, Duty Calls. I'm crying along with you, because but I did mention that there would be a pullback a bit more, either between $4 and $4.10 in that range would have to be the range of support. If things were to go, I mean, I'm still waiting on CPI and PPI data. So CPI data coming out tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning Eastern time, and then you got PPI data coming out Friday 8:32 as well. So I'm just currently, I mean, if somehow the SPY peaks out and starts to drop so suddenly, after the data is released, we could have a pullback for the overall markets, including AMC and GME, in my opinion. I mean, seriously, look at that. Isn't that? And then it's just barcoding. It's just barcoding. I think GME was the same thing. Yeah, you got some barcoding going on here after hours, but here, let's go ahead and let's just post here the SPY right next to each other, and just try to track this together and see what happens. What is this? 2 o'clock, 3:30 to 3:45. There's a little 1, 2. Let's see. 10:20, 11:55. I saw Jesse in the other room, right around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, wait, oh, she's there. Oh, say word. Kevin, welcome back. Was there any duty calls? Duty calls. Were you only just watching AMC, or did you have other plays that in watch for the whole day? Native Gamers here too as well. Welcome back, bro. Good to see everybody showing up here tonight for this little short stream here. Gonna look quickly at AMC here and show you exactly what we're talking about. I mean, literally, this is all just barcode central. The volume itself, which I would have to say that it was craptastic. But at the very beginning of trading hours, as soon as trading opened, we just ended up having this sell-off. It was just unexpected. So we had AMC here from 417 dropping all the way for the next 2 minutes to a low of $4.05. So that was a bit of a that was a big move there. Let's go back to the 5-minute chart here and just show you that for some reason this actually moved inverse. In my opinion, this kind of looked like it moved inverse. Do you see it? Let me know if you guys see it, and gals. Let's draw it out here, right? Once we had this consolidation here, then everything went the opposite way. This was just literally like down, up. This caught me by surprise for sure. And then it was this little consolidation here, down, and consolidation here. See some candles dropping here. You see SPY. You see the SPY climbing up from here. You see a drop right back down. You see some candles here dropping right back up here. It's just. What else did we have going on? What was this? 340. Oh wait, this is Tuesday. Oh shoot, wait. Hold on. Wait, Native, were you trying to get into some SPY calls? Is that why? Oh, what am I talking about? It's right here. Alright, sorry about that. It just literally got sidetracked here. What I meant to say was this. You got this going on. And then as soon as market opened, big sell-off here. Big rip-up 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 here. Big rip- Oh wait, hold on. No, it came back up. This came back down. This comes up. This comes down. Comes down. This comes a little bit up. Consolidates. Up, consolidates. Stays trading flat the whole freaking day. And then we had the SPY just moving to all-time highs and then consolidate throughout the whole trading day session. Man, that is just it's just upsetting. I'm gonna look at this from a larger time frame. I don't know what these came from, honestly. When did I draw this? Oh, apparently this was supposed to be a double bottom, but it never actually tracked. Never tracked with it. HKD. Hold on. HKD. Let me go ahead and find that. Okay. HKD has seen a lot of volatility this past week. I mean, this week. From Friday into this week. And I feel like something is building up with this stock. I kid you not. This hasn't been this volatile in a long time. I think it's been since maybe May of this year. Around May 13th, and you know, as a matter of fact, I'm actually surprised that this actually rose during May 13th, the same time where AMC wholesale went up and started to then consolidate afterwards. Let me see something here. If I go to the weekly, what do we see here? It looks like overall in the weekly chart, HKD has been climbing back up. So suddenly, like I feel like if this week HKD continues to push up and climb over $5 again, I think that would be bullish. In my opinion, I think it would be bullish for HKD to continue into next week. Green again. But so far, it's been pulling back. We look at the Hang Seng and see what's happening. Let's go look at the 4 hour. Look at this is China markets here. Notice low key there was I think there's some sort of a similarity in algorithms here, to be honest. If I can trace out the V, this is the V, and then the sell off, and then the sell off. I don't know if this is all correlated, but all I know is that HKD in a way is still heavy in shorts. Y'all know? So I gotta see how this plays out. But overall, though, um, hmm. Well, we have 30 seconds left until the whole entire market closes, and then the 24-hour market opens up on Robinhood. Yeah. It was Zelly trying to summon everybody onto the stream. That's cute. Um. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what to say. HKD, if anything, I probably would have to see what the short interest is. Maybe there's some type of opportunity for HKD. As you can see, 60.97% of off-exchange short volume ratio going on in the dark pools. They loaded up on some more shares to short as of 8 hours ago. It was at 450,000 shares as of 22 hours ago, but they added on top of that little by little until 8 hours ago, where it's now 900,000 shares short available. But it looks like HKD's cost to borrow percentage fee has been gaining a lot here since the 3rd of October. This was at a minimum of 8.43%, and the max was at 27.02. Then you see the minimum actually going up here from 10.19 to 12.86%. Then 18.6% to a max of 32.39%. Then 1780 to 32.39, and then 2254 to 27.02%. So yeah, there is some activity in the short volume and all of that stuff. So what could the situation be? Hey, John Croissant. I haven't seen you in a while, John. How's everything over there in sunny Southern California? Has it been wild, or has it been pretty chill? I think HKD, it could hold up around 420 and above. But it looks like the radius trend here is starting to become bearish. If you look at the MACD here, looks like there has been some type of rejection where it tried to pop, but then it started to come back down, and that way, and wow. And then here it looks like it's trying to reject and try to cross over under the yellow line, where it could continue to become bearish. But if that was the case, then you would see HKD pull back here, as this hourly candle ended up selling off instead. But it has to stay either above 430, 425, 430, and then you have the 200-day estimated moving average or exponential moving average at 405. So you have all that range here for HKD to pull back. But if not, then that would have to be the range and where HKD needs to stay above. So somewhere around there, and then you have the area of resistance, which would be around here, I would say. I'm just guessing. NFA, but that would be around maybe 480 for this to actually start to turn back around. So, oh yeah, right. John, yeah, I was there for a bit, and then I just left after 10 minutes. I did ask him to look into something, to look into a silver mining company that I've been watching for a while here. A lot of people here on the stream knows about it, and it runs along with silver pretty well. So I figured long-term investment wise, not financial advice, EXK is one of those companies. So, but that's crazy. It's actually still hot over there in Southern California. What's the temperature like over there? Fishy, also from California. Some from SoCal, from all the way down south. Lending Tree. Kenneth, welcome back. How's everything with you? How is Nova Scotia? Are we talking about Pam or Jesse? Jesse. I think Jesse is in like the center of Florida, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta check that out again. Yeah, Johnny's in Cali too as well. Eric is in Cali. You got a couple of Cali peeps over here. A lot of West Coasters. West Coast, coast to coast. NorCal, SoCal. Just quickly look at the 15-minute here for HKD, as it looks like to be just flat and consolidating. It looks like it does have a bit of a bearish signal there, so that could prove that a pullback is still imminent there. Probably see 420 or just around there. See it here? That was the range there before, around October 7th. Oh, Momo's 559. Okay. People's repping their zip code in California. Speaking of HKD, I think I had I had MEGL as well. As well. This could stay above 50 cents if it can, and try to rebound afterwards. Oh yeah. You know what? Yeah, you know what? MEGL has an interesting setup, honestly. Even the MACD here looks to want to establish a bottom here in the 4-hour chart. Also here, this interesting looking indicator that I was looking at earlier today. I still need to try to study and figure out all of these signals and what this all means, you know. So there's a little bit of that going on. Fresno, California. Oof. The 24-hour chart for MEGL looks a little scary, because even though the MACD looks like it's peaking out a bit. What else do we got going on? You guys and gals have any tickers that we want to look at, or that we want to look back into? Like for example, laser. I'm not sure if it was you, Fishy, or I think it was Chris Wilson mentioning about laser. Laser was actually up and about, and we did talk about laser the other day. I believe. Let me go ahead and check the other chart. I think it was on this chart. Let's just see real quick. Looks like crude oil is having a little bit of a recovery here. It's picking up from about 72.82, and now it's back at 73.50. So who knows if this is actually going to start to come back up, push up, and recover back to these highs here at 74 and change. Where's laser at? Let's see, laser. Laser! Here's laser. Laser. Oh, okay. Oh, I had done this. Okay, so here's the thing. So it did make this head and shoulders. So it did play out, and since it played out, here I'm gonna move this so you guys can see. So the last shoulder, the right shoulder, it made out to this was Tuesday around 9 o'clock in the morning, and so forth, and then just had this big sell off. And then it came down from was it 93 cents all the way down to a low of 82 cents. From there, it almost hit the zone where I supposed would be the support level or the range, but it actually bounced from here. It did the little tiny double bottom, and then started to spring afterwards. Started to spring back and recover really quickly in the next couple of hours after, and now it looks to be looking like the trend is strong. How many of you think that laser has the capability of actually breaking over $1 before this week is over? Oh, hologram split. It splits a day at I didn't even know it was today. I know Maxon Solar. Maxon I forgot the whole complete name. Maxon Solar did a 1 for 100 share reverse split. But you can definitely see this playing out right now in laser, where it looks like one of those nice looking pennants, you know. So you got one of those little and then pow, you know. Which makes me want to look at the short interest and see what's going on there. So let's see. Fishy, did you get into laser? Was it you? Oh, how nice. Luminar Technologies here with the off-exchange short volume ratio of 75.03%. Short interest of 97,225,715 shares. The short interest ratio of 2.66 days to cover. Short interest percentage of the float 24.58%. This looks a little spicy there. It was down 800,000 shares left to short, but it looks like they added another 200,000 there 3 hours ago to 1,000,000 shares. Cost to borrow percentage is still hanging around 16% here from minimum to max. So yeah, it does look a little spicy there, sure. But yeah, this is pretty high. Look at that. That means like 75.03% of off-exchange short volume was done behind closed doors in the dark pool. I wonder what other things are happening behind there. But overall, it looks really nice on the 30-minute chart, 15-minute chart, 5-minute chart here. Go to the 4-hour. You go to the 4-hour and you notice this. I want to say this is like a channel moving up just a little tad bit there, and having a good swing of a time here. 1, 2, 3. Maybe this could be the fourth time this actually breaks over, and then tries to go for the dollar and break over. There goes Jesse. No, Jesse decided to stay and ride out the storm. She is one brave cookie. Welcome back, Jesse. Oh, you're north of Tampa Bay. Oh, wow. Say word. Let's see. This is Temple Terrace. So it's literally, this was as of 7:50. This is how the storm was moving. 4 o'clock. Zelly. And so you can see here, this is where it is, and it's supposed to move up towards Bradenton, close to Tampa, and then moving into Lakeland, where it's supposed to actually start breaking apart and downgrading to a category 1. Category 1. Spring Hill. Well, the only thing is you're still getting a hurricane warning, and you're getting most of the storm, but the eye supposedly collapsed. It's not present so far, but you still see like the clouds like somewhat like exploding there before it actually enters. You can see it right there, building up like. Here's Spring Hill right there. Precipitation wise, let's see. Wow, Spring Hill is getting, just pretty much all this area is where the heaviest part of the rain is happening, and apparently for Spring Hill, it's getting almost close to 1 inch, a 1 inch an hour of rain. So this, as this moves, it could, you could be getting around maybe 4 to 5 inches of rain. Maybe, I'm just guessing, in the way this is moving. Who knows if you get maybe 8 inches of rain? Let's look at the wind. Let's look at the gusts so far. Now, I'm surprised that I'm actually surprised. Here's where it's the heaviest, right? We set to now. Oh, okay. So 8:19, because this is live. The eye is literally just about to enter Tierra Verde, St. Pete's Beach, St. Petersburg, and about to enter this what is it supposed to be, a lake here? Or well, if you want to follow the cone of uncertainty, I mean, this looks like it's just picking up just above that and going towards this area here, where it might just pass right over Tampa, Brandon, Temple Terrace, Orlando Lakes. Yeah, so it might just track along here instead. So that means that most of South Florida is not, it's actually taking less of the storm. Apparently you got gusts, which is not even that bad here. I don't know if these numbers are as accurate. If we look at the gusts, you got it up to almost 50 miles an hour in some places here around Naples, Bonita Springs, Marco, close to 60. But Miami is getting gusts of up to 40, which is just it's not that bad. But if we look at where this storm is located in the center, you're getting gusts up to 102 miles an hour, maybe above that, near St. Petersburg and where the eye is at. Spring Hill is getting at around 70 or more miles an hour of gusts. So, man, and you could see here the white part. This is where all the maximum amount of wind gusts is taking place at up to like 140 miles an hour, and it's just churning clockwise. So just imagine, all that water just being pushed out and being brought up to like places like Sarasota and Bradenton, and even probably into the Tampa Bay area. So we're gonna keep tracking this for a little bit more and see what happens. But other than that, as long as you still have power, as long as you're not in this area where the wind gusts are reaching around that amount, I don't think you have much to worry about in terms of surge, because all the water is actually getting pulled into this clockwise motion. I'm just guessing. I'm just being weatherman here. But I think all of these places here, from Northport and up, Sarasota, Bradenton, around this area is where they're getting it the worst, because all of that water is being pushed right into those areas. And we'll see what happens in the next hour or so. Anyways, back to our regular programming. Laser. All right, we got some. Looks like we've had laser trading in this this nice channel that we have here. Thank you, Jesse, and thank you, Zelly, and everybody else. Yeah, this looks pretty interesting. This is kind of like the accumulation phase here, and it's been holding up pretty well. So, you know, we're still thinking that perhaps maybe laser could have that opportunity to break over $1 and see some buyback activity, some volume to the upside. I wonder if there's gonna be some options activity too as well. So I wanted to go ahead and find. Let's see, maybe if I go to chart exchange and try to find out what the max pain of laser is. Let's see. I walked in and he had the maps ready. Alright, for real. Oh man, I can do a lot of things, apparently, so. Let's see, so for October 11th, we got the max pain for laser at 50 cents. For the 18th, we got this at $1, so that's a big change there. Let's see what we got for the other dates. I mean, not financial advice, but we don't really have to necessarily follow the max pain for every expiration date on the options chain. But it is interesting how we're still seeing $1 for all these expiration dates, options chains. So let's see. Let's look at January. Still says $1, and we're just 6 cents away. We got to see what happens afterwards. See what else is happening here. Look at this. This was as of 7:13 p.m. Eastern time, and it looks like there's from what this person is saying, transformers were starting to blow out, and maybe more than 300,000 without power in Florida, or maybe in those particular areas. What is this? That looks scary there. Looks like a tornado. Look at that.
Miles offshore now as the crow flies, but again, it's all about the angle of attack and how it comes in.
That looks like a garage. That's a parking lot.
Next couple of hours or so, 2 to 3 hours, we'll see. But I'm in Charlotte Harbor right now. But literally standing in Charlotte Harbor, which is taking over the parking area here at the Sunseeker
Wow.
in Port Charlotte. Places like Punta Gorda, we know Port Charlotte, forecasting 8 to 10 feet.
Wow. 9 to 13 foot storm surge. Power flashes all across downtown? Really? Whoa. Whoa. See that? Ooh. Oh, there's one over there. Oh, there's another one right there straight ahead. How strong are the wind gusts? How strong are the wind gusts where you at, Jess? Tornadoes. There apparently was more than 115 or so more of tornado warnings that had taken place, even before Milton could even touch landfall. Wow. Branch is coming off hard. And that's... Wow. Whoa. Holy. Wow. What? Oh, that is insane. I believe that is probably like the worst of the storm. And that is absolutely insane. Oof. Let's quickly look right now. Let's look at it some. Wait, what is this? I've seen tornadoes are popping off too. Perfect kite flying opportunity. Damn devastation. Sheesh. There's gonna be a lot of disruptions. I think, you know, Let's see. You said, oh, John is saying, lying your thoughts on Carnival Cruise Lines. I own it as a long-term investment because they give me onboard credit for being a shareholder. Oh, dude, that's pretty cool. Sold some options to collect premiums today. Yeah, let's look into it. Carnival Corporation. CC. Wow. What? What is going on here? Dude, Carnival has been going since August 5th. You're at a low of $13.43 since August 5th. Wow, what a surge. That is a massive surge there. Looks like there is a pullback here expected. It's being overbought on the RSI, and the MACD is looking to try to top out here within the next day or so. But yeah, dude, for real, that's actually pretty great, pretty amazing, especially if you swung that. If you actually swung that, let's say for example from here at this point, back in Thursday. No, what am I talking about? Wait, hold on. Last Thursday. So if you play this for a week, that's about almost a 20% gain. So that's a good that is a good entry for calls for sure, especially if you gotten out right before the peak and the top reversal, because that's what it looks like it's doing on the 4 hour. I wanna go and check the hourly real quick and see. This might change my outlook here. Okay, yeah, maybe it is. Oh wow. Wow, okay. So this is interesting. Is there any news in terms of okay, so Carnival is being maintained at a buy by Citigroup. And it looks like their price target has been raised to $28 a share from 25 by Citigroup. You can also account the fact that the SPY has been surging as well. So Carnival Corporation has been getting a portion of that gain from the SPY, from the market overall. So yeah, definitely calling that a bull stampede. Cruise stocks received boosts from analyst bullish views 6 hours ago. Looks like cruise line stocks are responding positively to City analysts' bullish views. So, City analysts in a research note said the cruising industry is experiencing strong web traffic and positive pricing trends, particularly for bookings in 2025. The analyst upgraded Norwegian to buy from neutral and raised its price target to $30 a share from $20, citing the cruise operators' increased focus on controlling costs. This shift in strategy will enable the company to capitalize on pricing opportunities without being offset by rising costs. Wow. And then it says here, the analyst expected Norwegian and Royal Caribbean to grow at a similar compound annual growth rate of about 13% over the next few years, with Carnival trailing behind. They additionally raised Carnival's price target to $28 from $25, and Royal Caribbean's price target to $253 from $204 a share. So both stocks are rated at a buy based on what the analysts are saying here. Are you an army brat? What is that supposed to mean? An army brat? Say word. So you can see it here on the hourly. This looks like it's wanting to go a lot more. We have like a recovery here, so we had a healthy pullback, in my opinion, and then from here, right here, it looks like it's starting to have a little bit of a push back up. I got to look at the other time frames, of course, to further assess and see if it's actually confirming with that. We need to know for sure, because the short term could outlook the long term, and then from there we decide whether this is something long term. I mean, overall, long term wise, in my opinion, it's a good stock to hold, because you know those companies are always going to be around for a long time, and people love cruises. I think there is an opportunity there. If you look at it from a weekly, the weekly looks like there's still some room here left to move up in the RSI. When you zoom in, John, look at this. Talking about a resistance here at $50, which is actually surprising. Where did this close at? 2020, came out to 2012. Bet. We had this at a high of $23.85, $24. So I'm gonna say around here and here. So if this manages to continue, because look, even on the trend for the weekly chart, you can see it's perfectly aligned with each other, and they're all leaning towards a more bullish trend. So I want to say Carnival does have the capability to push up even further, perhaps fulfilling the analyst's price target of 25, which would be pretty cool. Here on the 24-hour chart as well, looks well defined. We got the crossover here, converging on the MACD. So I would think that would be the case scenario for this week, and we'll have a little bit more of a push up there. If the market sentiment cooperates along with Carnival, then you would have that happen here, right? And look, we have a new bullish pattern detected as it's labeled here. So that would be also another confirmation, right? So again, it does have to break over this level around 2060, then to get to the area around between maybe 21.50 and $22. I want to say that could be the case scenario for Carnival. Not financial advice. Alright, guys. So we'll see what happens. That is my take on Carnival for John Kassan. Cruise lines up because oil went down. I did not know that. But if things start to happen with, you know what, you just made a point there. But then again, what happens when there's problems trying to get those imports of petroleum and crude oil into the ports? Say, for example, the Tampa Bay port and those cruise ships over there. I mean, I think they would lose out. And it would be a temporary amount of time for them to have a hard to have some difficulty trying to get fuel for those cruise ships. What do you guys think? How about Tilray? Wait, Guam has a base. A lot of people there, Army kids. Okay. I've already received $100 onboard credit for a 7-day cruise and $250 for a 14-day cruise to Hawaii. So my cost basis is really $350 less. Wow. You know what? It's crazy how I didn't even know about those type of perks, especially for owning the stock. If I go on enough cruises, I'll have a zero cost basis. Oof. Oof. Okay, so then here, excuse me. Hmm. Invisible. By the way, I think the cruises in Florida, uh, it could definitely be affected. They would have to be canceled. There's gonna be, yeah. I mean, there's gonna be disruptions for sure. You know. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. Uh, they could. How long does it take to get to Hawaii from Long Beach? Holy crap! That's got to take like what, like 2 days, 3 days? Oh, round trip. Wow, 14 to 16 days. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I love you too. Co- yeah, those are long gone. So there's no reason for cruise stocks to even see some type of downfall. Unless like you know what, and what actually caught me by surprise, and here thinking that we were gonna have this whole port strike for for whatever amount of time they were planning on doing it for. Because I know that that would have affected cruise lines in a way, because they would have been able to acquire those how do you say, my brain, oh my god, they would have been able to acquire that fuel that they need to run those cruise ships. And if the port strike would have been going on for a lot longer, I'm pretty sure that cruise line stocks would have been affected, and where prices would have been diminishing back down to those last lows here, around 15-16 bucks for Carnival or Royal. Like it would have been taking a big hit, because along the East Coast and the Gulf, you have islands of right just outside the East Coast, like Bahamas and Canary Islands, and you have then you have, I think there's places in the bottom. Let me look back at the map. Chris Wilson back in the stream. What's up, Chris? How's it hanging? How you doing? How you doing? Right. So you got Nassau. You got the islands here, the Bahamas. You got, looks like you got some. Oh, the Key West Islands, Key Largo. What's this over here? Alistown. We got Freeport over here. You got Treasure Cay. I have never seen these islands before. That's interesting. Cuba's right there. What else we got over here? Mexico. I think those are the only islands there so far in the Atlantic. Nice. How was work in general? Was it really busy? Yeah, for real. Like, thank you to John Cassan for the information there. Now, to think about getting into those cruises later on in the future. Would love to get me into one of those, huh? But I don't know. Maybe this could temporarily affect cruise lines for now, cause it's there's ports here, major ports that have these cruise lines here parked, and then trips to Bahamas or wherever else that they need to go. They could get affected, but we just would have to see within the next 2 days and see if the stocks get affected by that. So that's just my take on it, in my opinion, not financial advice. But let's go ahead and let's find out. And then, let me see. I'm sorry. It looks like most of the time it had been tracking with the SPY. I mean, look at this was all market sentiment here. I go back and look at the SPY real quick. Again. Oh shoot, where is it? Yeah. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it actually did. It did track along with the SPY. Overall markets. Excuse me. Chris Wilson, we were just talking about you, and we were talking about Laser earlier. Laser, by the way, here with 75.03. Oh, it actually went down? Did you see that? It was just at 70.53% off exchange short volume ratio, and now it dropped down to 63.57%. Short interest percentage of the float went up too as well, 24.58%. Let me look back here. That is interesting. Hold on. Oh, okay, yeah, 75.03%. The short interest ratio just changed. So it went from two. Hold on. So it went from 2.66 days to cover to now 2.13 days to cover. Very interesting. Alright, so it looks like less shorts. 4 hours ago, still 1 million short shares available. And it looks like for tomorrow's cost to borrow percentage fee is going to be at a max of 15.92%. Yes, this is one hell of a divergence for sure. But laser does look. It's giving me those vibes there. I think that maybe laser could definitely start to break over. It was at a high of 99 cents. We almost hit the dollar. Crazy there. And since you're here, we can talk about Plug, because you had watched Plug since yesterday. It was streaming during the daytime. We did have Plug on one of the 6 charts, and it came down from 225 and actually hit what is this, 201? Yeah, it hit a low of 201 here just after market open, and it was just a flat day overall for Plug. So let's see. I think there's still something going on there. You can look at Plug right now and plug in to these short numbers and see that wow, hold on. You know what's interesting? So laser has a off exchange short volume ratio now of 63.57%. and Plug Power is just shy 0.6%, so 65.31%, with a short interest ratio of 7.52 days to cover and a short interest percentage of the float at 30.90%, so a lot higher than laser. And also 1,100,000 shares, short shares available. Cost to borrow is right around 5% for tomorrow. And what's going on with Plug? So we look at the 4-hour chart. It looks like it's kind of holding up there. We did see a inverse head and shoulders playing out a little bit, but it does look like the indicators have been showing this to be pulling back down a little bit more. If you can see it just a little bit closer, you can see the 9 to 21. Actually, the 5, the 9, and the 21 exponential moving averages here turning bearish, and thinking that perhaps it could try to hold above $2 and try to bounce back. especially as we see here on the RSI. They try to bounce back over and then try to move up, or overall starts to come down a little bit more, maybe fall right below $2, maybe to like 195 or something like that. Not finish the price. 195 is right here. 190. You can see there's a line here that's supposed to be the level of support, labeled on the 5-minute chart for 188, 190. But look at the 24-hour. You can literally see that. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me just remove this again. Move the drawings here. Draw a little bit better. You had this, the left shoulder. You had the head, and then you had the right shoulder just around here. Are you extending your arm out? Is that what you're doing? You're gonna extend your arm out and do a curl? Maybe that's what it's trying to do. Little muscle there. $24-hour. The MACD on the 24-hour chart, it has to bounce over that that red line. So in order for this momentum to continue to the upside, and if not, we could get this to start diverging and then pull back some more, further confirming that bearish trend, and for plug to pull back down below $2. From there, maybe from there we could just load the boat a little bit there. And then have this start to come right back over $2. Because honestly, I mean, look, it's just literally at the bottom. It established a bottom here, right above 160, and it's holding up there above $2. So just needs to hold and then break through. Yeah, their short sellers are holding it. They're extending it, trying to hold it down. But they know eventually, once things start to hit the fan and short sellers get ducked, they will have no other choice but to, allegedly cover their positions. Yeah, sure, we could do that. Yeah. Real cute. Zelly says, take your share lending off. Not financial advice. Yeah, let's pin that message. Oh, wow. It looks similar. Looks somewhat similar to what Plug Power was trying to do there. Hold on. SolarMax Technology. Looks like it IPO'd here back in February 27th of this year. It was at $3.57. Oh no, $3.50 on the open. This thing ended up surging at a high of $15.88. This is under industrial services and energy, engineering and construction. Let's look at this real quick. See what this company is all about. Really fast. So it actually does have a market cap of just $42.57 million. which is considered a small cap. We have a shares flow of only 27.68 million, and volume was up way over the average of 583,000, and the volume today was at 3.52 million. So, Solar Max Technology is an integrated solar and renewable energy company. The firm engages in the provision of global energy solutions for residential and commercial markets. Its solar products include home solar, SMX solar panels, home battery, and electric car charging. The firm operates through the following segments: the United States and China. United States operations consist of the sale and installation of photovoltaic, and battery backup systems for residential and commercial customers, and sales of LED systems and services to government and commercial users. The China operations consist of identifying and procuring solar farm projects for resale to third parties and performing EPC services for solar farm projects. China. And it's headquartered in Riverside, California. Founded in 2008. It has been up 53.76% in 5 days. It was up 15.97% today. But in the last year to date, it has been down 72.98%. In 1 month, it's been down minus 32.46%. As you can see from the chart and how it traded after it IPO'd at the end of February, and it has came down all the way here to the 52-week low of 60 cents on the mark, on the dot. And now it looks like investors are taking in a position here at such a low price where well, you can see it yourself. We have this buying activity. So we had what we got here. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. This is way over a doji, and on top of that, on the daily chart, you can see this trading over the 48 EMA. We got the 5 over the 9. 20. Wait, which one is this? Sorry about that. Okay, wait. This is 921. 5 921. Oh, okay. Okay, 5 9. Sorry about that. Hold on, give me 1 second. No, lenta. Oh, this one is turned off. So this one's supposed to be the this was supposed to be the 50. No, 9. Rápida and lenta, 9 and 5. Okay, so that 5 9. This is the 48, and it's trending back up over. Wow, Maddie. I can't believe you actually decided to come back. That is interesting. It's been a while. I almost didn't know whose name that was. I'm joking. But overall, this is a good trend. If we go to the 4-hour chart, looks like it has experienced some volatility the past half half a day or so. Yeah, since Wednesday. If you look at the hourly, yeah, this has been wild. Look at this. You see this uptrend here from 60 cents climbing up, and then we had this big surge all the way up to $1.17 after, right before the big drop, all the way back down to 89 cents, where it actually closed after market hours. But it did close again just under 95 cents. It dropped down back down to 68 cents and then climbed right back over to 96 cents. This has been very volatile. Is there any news towards Solar Max, Chris Wilson? You still here? Zelly's what's that site where I can hear good music? I haven't been able to come when you are on for like months. Wait, what do you mean? That got me confused now. What? Yeah, this is definitely a roller coaster. This would have faked out a lot of people. A lot of people. This is just a 15-minute chart here. No, you didn't. Yeah, look at this. Right after open, out of the gate, from 86 and change, 86 cents. Here rising up to 117 and then having that massive drop. Like, people just, I mean, who knows who sold at this point. And then to consolidate throughout the rest of the day and then slowly climb back up. Shortly but surely, you know, like. And then it looks like it's just gonna hold up around here, around 84, 85 cents. No new. Oh, okay. I'm betting on solar energy. Think I'm early. Okay. Well, I mean, this company has been around for some time, so not so bad there. I mean, I can't come on YouTube when you were streaming. Wait, but why though? Why was that the case, Matt? That's the one thing, Zelly. It ran from $1 to $2 a couple of weeks ago. We'll check that right now. It's a couple of weeks ago. Oh, right here. Wow. This was at 90 cents, ran to $2. $2 in the mark on the button before doing a P&D. It did a P&D and then just dropped all the way back down below $1. Yeah, that is definitely a roller coaster, bro, for sure. Go to $1. Whatever happened here, I don't know. I don't think it has experienced any reverse splits, so that is kind of good for, so far. September 6th, and then they had. Is there any news though? Let me see. Okay, August. Lion, you just keep timing your streams wrong. Really? Do you have a suggestion? Okay. Looks like it was a hit and miss on earnings August 14. SolarMax to provide EPC services for large solar projects in the US. That was July 24. August 15, SolarMax files 8K operations and final conditions. They sign a term sheet for a 4.17 milliwatt solar project in California. Oh, megawatt. Oh, okay. So it had signed a non-binding term sheet for a solar project in San Jose, California to develop and manage a 4.17 megawatt photovoltaic solar power plant and a 2 megawatt energy storage system at a large mall. Project will be financed through a power purchase agreement. Finalization of the project is subject to a definitive agreement with the mall owner, securing financing and negotiating electricity sales. Oh, so that's gonna be a certain. It's gonna be a while for that, depending on when that event takes place. Maybe some buying happening now before it happens. We can definitely check the Fintel data. Yeah, suggestion. Check with me for my availability before you stream. Sure. So it looks like half of the volume. Off exchange short volume ratio 50.26%. Just 0.54 days to cover and a short interest percentage float of 1.84%. It only has 45,000 shares left as of 11 minutes ago. And the cost to borrow is actually pretty high at 36.63% for tomorrow. So it's been slowly climbing up since a low of 34.89. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Does it have options? Maybe. Oh, it doesn't have an option chain. It could work. It could work for sure. Let's see. Because honestly, it looks like it's just slowly like trying to move back up. MACD is trying to do the same too, but I figured we probably would have to wait to see what happens tomorrow. We wouldn't really have a definite idea of what the trend would be like. Did you actually take a position in this, Chris? Saudi Arabia Crown Prince State. Oh shoot. 6, 8. The 8 hour. Okay, the 8 hour is looking interesting here. Looks like the 8 hour candle. The 8 hour candle is showing a bit of a leg up here on the RSI. Also for the MACD too as well. Looks like it's kicking up again. We need a break over 91 cents. 91 cents? Yeah, I think it would definitely have, for sure. this would have a nice swing too as well if it actually continues on building up like it did here back in September 6th, and then just swinging this back to like, you know, $1.40, $1.50. Yeah, pretty much to try to break back over this last resistance around here. What's the squealing? Are you spanking the monkey? No. Oh yeah. $12. It's just so much different here. Looking at the 8, and then the 12, then the 24-hour, then the daily. Say word. Then the weekly. There's a big candle, big pop. Okay. I'm gonna actually go ahead and put this on the watch list. I'll keep track of that. And then we'll see what happens tomorrow, because I feel like we need another day to try to find, again, like I said, a definitive trend. We need some type of trend there. So what's going on here? All right, guys, I'm going out. So you going out to watch a movie with your son while this is happening? Is the theater? Wait, are the theaters still open? Are you going to AMC? Oh my God, Jesse is indeed a brave cookie. Look at that. Two hour. But yeah, just I mean, still, regardless, stay safe and enjoy the movie with your son. Yeah, please keep us posted. Thank you. Much love to you. Stay safe. Stay safe. For real. Oh, you're not going out. I was like, wait. I was like, you're like, I'm out going to watch a movie. Oh, you meant to say I'm out. I'm out of the stream to go watch a movie with your son. Okay, gotcha. I was confused. Yeah, I don't know who else was confused, but I was like, wait, what? And I'm like, here, okay, you gonna go out where? You gonna go to the AMC? Support the theaters. Enjoy. Alright. You too, have a good night. Hopefully this passes by real quick. And let's just pray and hope for, you know, the worst to be over really fast. And because this storm is really just, it's crazy. I mean, look at this. This is updated here, 9/22. Look at where the eye is now. All right, it's picking up. You got this circling right on top of St. Petersburg. And just over these areas here: Clearwater, Pinellas Park, Tampa, Temple Terrace, Palm Harbor, Lutz, Brandon, Riverview, Bradenton, Longboat, Sarasota still getting a hit. All of that there. There you see Spring Hill, just a bit further away from the center of Milton. So at least you guys over there are not getting the worst of the storm. So that is good to know. I'm still wondering about Pam and how Pam is doing. I forget what area she is from, but hopefully she's good. I think it's best if she stays sheltered somewhere. So, are there any trailer parks in the eye that I can send my ex to? I don't know Florida like that to know where trailer parks are. Maybe around Lando Lakes or somewhere around this region. All right, Jesse saying goodbye, good night to everybody on the stream. Have a good night as well. So yeah, so we're gonna keep an eye on Solar Max. And speaking of solar, Maxon just had a 1 for 10, 1 for 100 reverse stock split early this morning. So I mean, look at that. Solar Technologies. Even though they split, there was just a brief surge back up, and then it just ended up dropping almost 11% down. So from 762 all the way down to the low of 630, closing at 633. Maxon Solar Technologies. Let me look at First Solar, FSLR. First Solar is actually holding up. This thing was up 0.18% in the green. First Solar, how is that going? Oh, First Solar actually went through a death cross as of October 8th. This actually could try to hold up here above 225 and change, maybe 226. So yeah, I think the rebound is nearby. So if solar energies do take a trend back up, solar, yeah, for sure, will probably start making a comeback. I would guess that, also if crude oil and oil energy, the sector in general, does the same thing, I think in correlation they will all do the same. They will all start trending back up, in my opinion. Tilray, yes, fishy friends. Do apologize for that, for the delay and the inconvenience. Tilray closing at 163 here, negative 1.21%. And it looks like we did chart Tilray before back then, because look, we got this box over here. This was from March all the way back here from the end of June. So maybe around July was where we were looking at Tilray. So if we take this from past reference here and just bring this over, you can see that Tilray is once again back at this range from these past dates. So we got here 2, 3, 4, 5, and now 6 here. Where it has respected this range for so long. Look, even here too as well. How do you like that? Huh? We got another one right here. In in almost 2 years. All right, this was here back November 10th of 2023. Just a month away to make it to 2 years. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the 7th time that it actually retested and respected this range from all of these times here in the past for almost 2 years. So now that it's back here again, and of course this is all non-financial advice, just speculation here. I would, we would guess that since it respected the 7th time here, and this have been well known to respect this, that we would get some type of a bounce right back over, and see that Tilray is planning to try to establish and once again rebound from here and start to move back up. That's what it's looking like. But if you look at the daily chart here, looks like in some ways this is more like a double bottom, and on top of that we still need to retest. If Tilray can stay above 160 and start to reverse, to see a reversal and start to climb back over, then for sure we would see Tilray. They could come back, maybe go for a nice little swing, and maybe a leap position there. What do you think about that, huh? Tilray. Wow, look at that. So surprisingly here, Tilray, the January 17, 2025, the options chain and the calls, a big amount of open interest for the $2 strike calls, and a volume of 1,169. So these contracts have been picking up some steam, and surprised. I wouldn't mind looking into this. Again, not financial advice, and perhaps maybe this could be something to look forward to, and just to test and see, and maybe it could work in somebody's favor if they decide to actually get into this. And I would have to also post that in the Discord. But look at that, $2, $2.50, $3, even the $4 strike here with such a high open interest for the January 17, 2025 options contracts. November 15 looks like it also has a high amount and over 2,000 in volume. And this is why it's better to just play it further out in expiration and play it safely like that. Here for the December 20th as well, the same thing. They're all looking for those $2 contracts to print. They're just all seeing that volume. That makes me tempted. That makes me a little tempted there. Ooh. Let's see, what else? Tilray. Do I have Tilray on here? Let's see. Oh, it's on the list. So I'm gonna have to peep Tilray for a while and see what happens. Not financial advice. No rubbers, no stop loss, YOLO. Facts. So Tilray. I just yawned. Jeez, I'm getting tired already. Been yapping for a while. Let's see. CGC, canopy growth. Canopy growth is actually looking a little bearish there. So this could continue to dip. Looks nasty there. This looks like it could actually start coming back down to this range here at maybe $2.85 to $3 a share for CGC. So I'm just gonna like quickly just take this, trace it, and then the right. Oh my god, no. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Boom. Okay. You would unflag it? Unflag it. Boom. Boom, boom. And then what's the other one? Tilray, Canopy. Was it Aurora? Aurora Cannabis? Oh, Aurora Cannabis too. Looks like it can actually come down back here, maybe a 5. Try to come back up. And then he had Sundial. And Sundial looks a little bit more established here, if I'm not mistaken. This could try to pick back up over $2. This is an interesting setup here on the daily. 4 hour. 4 hour is a little bit heavy on the bear side, so it could pull back a little bit more too. Let's see. Do you have any dividend plays? I actually don't. To be honest, I've never. Actually, as a matter of fact, the last dividend stock I had owned before was SOXL, Direction Daily Semiconductor Bull, 3 times shares. And this was back in 2021. Back in 2021. And I was just in the beginning of trading and getting into the markets and stuff, so I just didn't know. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this. I'll get another share today for payday. And I just kept accumulating, and then eventually that position and then other positions I ended up getting rid of because I wanted to get I wanted to get some skin in the game with AMC before the squeeze happened. But but overall, I mean, SOXL looks like it's holding up too as well. What is something is grabbing onto my thigh hairs? What is this? Oy! No, something is. It's not circulation. It's something weird. Ugh. There is a I think there is one dividend play that if you know, if we all hit it big, if and when, and we will, I would say let's see. I would say maybe there's either Vanguard, VOO, there's VTI, there's of course SPY, but who wants to get into SPY at these all-time highs? These new all-time highs at 576. Was it 577 and change? What else? What other ETFs? ETFs. Funds. You got IWM, you got TLT, XLE, which is the energy sector, SMH, which is the Vanik semiconductor, GLD, which is the gold trust, and gold. Forget about it. GLD has been. I mean, then again, there's no dividend out here, is it? Oh no, this doesn't pay dividends. Well, that sucks. I don't know. What do you think, Chris? What is your take on it? And that goes for everybody else here. Like, what dividend play would you get into hypothetically? What do you think gives out the best payouts and dividends? Would you rather choose monthly over quarterly? I know Matt was just talking about Ford, and Ford pays out in dividends, believe it or not, 15 cents every month. Is it every month? May. Oh no, that's every quarter. It's quarterly. But yeah, they've been paying 15, well, actually no, 33 cents here. 15 cents there. 15 cents here too. And wow, I mean, look at that low. This has been swinging a lot. But overall, if you look at it on the weekly, oh god, don't start. Ay. You have this swinging here between 9 and 13, 9 and 14 bucks, almost $15. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay, this is something else. How does this look like? Let's see. Like it does. I mean, it's not a bad idea for Ford. And you know how Ford moves. Like Ford is Ford, right? Mind you. Geez, I didn't even know this was a 86-cent stock there back in 2008. But as of right now, it has been ranging here for the past 2 years and a half, maybe 3 years, and it's been flat. But if you decided to dollar cost average in Ford every week or whatever, I mean you're getting those payouts too, and this is as stable as it gets for now for Ford. But it looks like dividends do tend to fluctuate a bit here, since you've seen pay 15 cents there, 33 cents there. What was the one before that? 15. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, so it's 15 cents. Well, except for Friday. I mean, not Friday, February 10th, 2023. That was 80 cents. Okay, wait. I think I get it now. So every quarterly before that, it's 15 cents. Except for one that's usually higher than the other. So I guess every year it's a bigger payout, but normally it's usually around 10, 15 cents. or quarterly. I guess that's how it is. Dollar cost average on Ford if you got shares. NFA. Especially if you've been building up that position for some time, you know. Where's Apple? Wait, Apple's not here? What is this? How do we not have Apple in this list? Oh, there it is, right there. Alright, well, Apple, I mean, at this price, goodness gracious. There's no doubt about it that I wouldn't even get into Apple right now. The dividend is only 25 cents per share. So I mean, what's better? I've seen if you bought Ford 20 years ago and waited, you'd still would have not made any money. Well, you would have made money on the way up because it was a penny stock at one point. But I mean, 20 years ago, if you think about it, let's go back. 20, you said 20 years ago, right? Where's 2004? Or let's say so I mean there was a moment where Ford wasn't paying out in dividends back in 2004, 20 days ago. I mean 20 days ago, 20 years ago. At that point, there's Kat. Good evening, Kat. Welcome back. She says, I wouldn't spend $200 for a quarter. That's highway robbery. Say word. Facts. At that point, 20 years ago, Ford was trading about maybe $3 to $4, maybe $5 a share. At this point, back in 2008, if you would have bought in at that range, and the amount of shares that you would have accumulated from there, I think you would have had definitely a lot more. And on top of that, your dollar cost averaging, you're building your position throughout this whole price action here. And on top of that, they just started paying dividends again, so you would have been getting dividend payouts on top of all the shares that you had accumulated since 2008 and so forth. I mean, overall, if you played it out throughout this whole time, and on top of that, accumulated at this point, during the era where Ford went back down to 3 and change and had this huge rally afterwards when the economy was rising back up to a high of 21.48, you would have definitely made out like hello. You would have made a crap ton during this whole surge, this bull run that the market had in 2021. That itself was like a AMC January squeeze, but in the long term, you're actually getting paid out legitimately without the volatility and all that crap, you know. No halts either. Which is crazy. Feel me? Let's see. Buy and hold. Fishy says buy and hold. Unrealized gains, though, unless you decided to sell everything, then you would have turned your unrealized gains to realized gains, and you realize how much you have made from 2008. And at that very point, thinking, oh my God, I just, you know. And then who would have knows? Like with that amount, you would have looked for another opportunity for another dividend play, or perhaps put that in something that you know that would have been able to flip it, make more. So many ways, so many opportunities, man. You know? I wish I would have known. I would have realized back 3 years ago when I started investing. So, what else? What we got? For some reason, I was so like intrigued about O Realty. Even though O Realty is actually back up from last year November, from about 43 and change now, closed at 61.81. But they pay in monthly dividends, 26 cents into 25 cents. So you can see, like, as the stock rises, they kind of bring up their dividends a little bit more higher. But I mean, imagine just getting yourself, you know, if you wanted to get paid out every month, to what, 61K worth of O. I think what people also look for is the stability and the fact that that their ETFs or dividend stocks are like well balanced, that they can survive a big market correction and all that stuff, you know. Let's see, Chris. People tend to look at the larger companies for dividends, which I get, but there are some smaller ones that are overlooked with less volatility where you are not risking your investment. Yeah. I would have to definitely agree with that. Like what we just saw, you know, with Ford. And look at Ford, where Ford was, and now it still pays out at the end of the day, you know. Are they still doing that whole field max? What was it? Proven. Look at a chart. OX SQ. Oxford Square Capital Corp. Oh wow. This is oh, that's a monthly. Oh, it's monthly dividends. Oh, it's 3.5 cents. 3.5 cents. Let's see. Did they raise it? Okay, so 3.5 cents each. Very consistent, yeah, and over time. This is finance investment managers. Okay. So over time, you're getting a little some, you know. But that means like if you wanted to get, you know, at least I don't know, well, let's say 300 a month. 300 a month in dividend if dividend in dividends. Yeah, you'd have to, let's see, hold on. Three. That means you'd have to buy. All right, so 10,000 shares. 10,000 shares times 3 cents dividend, right? And then you then multiply 10,000 with 290. So then that means you would have to pay $29,000 worth of shares, which would give you 10,000 shares, and then you would get $300 a month in dividends. And then on top of that, you're still accumulating and you're dollar cost averaging every week. So then when you get to the end of the month and then you get paid on those dividends, then that gets reinvested, and then you're literally just snowballing the crap out of this stock and the dividends that you get. So yeah, that type of investment I wouldn't mind doing at all. As a matter of fact, put that in the list. So then imagine, and hopefully if all like over time you just let that sit. You let that sit in the back of your portfolio, letting it build, letting it snowball, and then you're invested in other plays, or you're doing something else. And knowing the fact that that $300 a month is turning into $400 to $500 to $600, and eventually after a certain amount of time, now you're getting over $1,000 a month in dividends. Again, not financial advice. This is just being hypothetical here, you know. But this is something that investors usually do. So it's common. Not to say to buy or sell or do anything with this stock, okay? It's just, you know, this is just an idea. Alright? But it's snowball. Listen. You could technically, well, not if you live in big cities, but in other places you can definitely live off with that. You could definitely live off of that. But not only that, I mean, obviously if the company grows in general, and over time, like, hello, not only would you be getting more in dividends, but also the stock would be flourishing. It would actually be, you know, it's like a win-win situation, right? You have more in dividend payouts, and on top of that, you have more shares accumulated as the price is actually going back up. You know, that, yeah, every penny counts. I take everything Lion says as fact, cat. So you know what? If it were up to us, right? I'd say we would do some type of a little challenge. And then you know what? We would be like, okay, well, let's go ahead and wow, what is this? Everybody's being a brat this week, huh? I'm being a brat too. I've been being a brat this week. Oh, but I was gonna say. But you know, just to finish off with that, I feel like that is something that I would prefer. I would actually I would like to do. So if it were up to us to do a little challenge, I wouldn't mind just taking, not financial advice, but trying out the challenge and see what happens within a month, and if we are able to build a position, and let's say, oh, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we put in 10 shares worth every week of Oxford, and just go in for that idea, and until we reach the end of the month and see how that goes. I don't know anything tax wise in terms of dividend payouts and all that stuff, so it's something I had to look into as well. But let's see, that the one pays at the end of the month. I have another one that pays middle of the month. Stay tuned. Wait, hold on. You might have to disclose that information, Chris, and on the Discord. Actually, I'm gonna have to make another channel on the Discord and then do that dedicated to dividends, because I do have other people that I watch on YouTube when it comes to dividend stocks, and there's this one like that I watch almost all the time, and he just has a crap ton of information on like these companies and stuff. So look at that, Chris Wilson with an accounting degree. That is a major plus. Plus. So you know what? Not financial advice. Take advice from this guy. So yeah, we will definitely. I'm gonna do that after this stream. I'm gonna go ahead and start calling it a night here on the stream. It's already 10 o'clock p.m. and I have to catch up with my lady, and to catch up with other things. And yeah, we'll definitely see each other in the Discord later on, and I will make that channel, and we'll see what happens. Lion, you watch YouTube videos? Those guys are all lovers on YouTube. Oh no. Uh-oh. Maybe. I wanted to just go straight. Yeah, me too. I want the spot to just go straight to the ground. Side tickers here. Just a quick look. All right, you had Arcadium here, just literally breaking out. All right, Arcadium Lithium breaking out, went to a high of 558. This is Golden Minerals. What else we got here quickly? before we get off. Hood. We got Hood here with an interesting trend up here at 25.80 on the high. Groupon looks like it's trying to actually climb back up from the bottom of 896 here. This it's interesting to see. Archer Aviation back down below $3. PRTG had a pullback too as well. Let's see. Let's get our Warren Buffett on. Yeah, exactly. With these dividends. Clove is still hanging on. Looks like it's trying to come back up. XRP. Hey, don't forget about XRP here. All right. XRP could be heading back to 50 cents if Bitcoin continues to drop, and did mention that it could break below 60K again. XLM here just below 9 cents. Any other mentions here? The VIX. We need the VIX to pop back over. SOPA. Rocket Labs. Rocket Labs is still consolidated here around the $9 range. $9 to $9 to $10 range. So that's interesting to see. Pineapple Energy back down to 10 cents. Yikes. Other mentions. What's going on? Ooh. HYMC at 240. Hollow after the split, right? Fishy just mentioned that earlier when Hollow did that what did it do? A 1 for 20 split. Golden Week is over for China. So you already know, you remember Chinese stocks were plummeting. Well, the market over there was plummeting down hard after the Golden Week holiday. So let's just quickly look at what's happening with Hang Seng. Looks like it has been. Wow, it actually recovered. Here is up 2.65% in the green. With an exception right now that it looks like it's trying to pull back. It looks like it's really volatile right now. I think over there it has to be like 9:30 in the morning. So maybe market had just opened, but it's looking like it's being pulled back right now. So we would just have to see. Alright, we'll look at Japan real quick. Japan looks like it has been coming down here. Now it's a negative 0.62%. Here a pullback. I wish SPY could do exactly the same thing, but it's actually still holding up here, consolidating. Remember that CPI data is coming out at 8:30 in the morning tomorrow, Eastern Time. Friday is PPI data, 8:30 in the morning, Eastern Time. Okay. The dollar is still somewhat holding up here too. What is going on? So weird. Oh well. Bitcoin just reaching 60,255. So it was at the cusp of breaking below 60K. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess that's all for now. and can't really say much for I can't really say much for AMC and GME because it's literally been I can't even talk. Just frustrating to see this. All right. Last but not least, we'll just check real quick and see what's going on with Hurricane. And it looks like it has just entered. Literally covering the whole state of Florida. Right? And this will eventually pass overnight until tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, let's go ahead and call it a night. I'd like to thank everybody who joined tonight's stream in the Lion's Den, or the lion and lionesses of the den, the kings and queens. Got Fishy, Kevin, Cat, Chris, Jesse, Native Gamer, Duty Calls, Maddie, Fishy, Adrian, Fishy, Adrian, John, Croissant, Johnny. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to Moistly too as well. Hopefully Johnny got home safe. It's Kevin's bedtime right now, so and yeah, we'll definitely see each other on the Discord tomorrow, or I mean tonight too as well. I'm gonna go ahead and make that channel for dividends only, and then we'll just put out whatever information we can get, and we'll share with each other and learn from each other, because that's pretty much what I made this platform for. Number one, exactly. Well, just know that you are all number one to me, and you all have been real, genuine, and down to earth, wild at the same time. But I give my love and my appreciation to all of you guys and gals, and for everything that we share on here. So thank you, everybody. Zelly, thank you. Yeah, that is as real as it gets. So. And hopefully we we can gain some traction, get some people coming in here and joining us. I mean, it's been tough. It's been tough, but but I'm pretty sure eventually we'll get up there. So remember, everybody, let's manifest, dream, raise those vibrations, and yeah, I mean, something has got to give, and we already know what to do in preparation for what's to come, and we're gonna be making it to the promised land all together. So just keep dreaming big, and you guys have a wonderful night. Much love to everybody. Giant hugs. Rest easy. Good luck to everybody tomorrow, and I'll be on the Discord in the morning. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Be safe. Especially Jesse too as well. Jesse, be safe out there. Shout out to Pam too as well. What else we got? Eric. We haven't seen Eric, but shout out to Eric. Shout out to Native Gamer. Shout out to what else we got? TP. We haven't seen TP for a while. You got Cat. You're gonna have to drag TP's ass on stream next time. Anubis. 10 for short. Shout out to 10. And Eric G. Yeah. All right, y'all. Anybody else I haven't mentioned? Shout out to y'all. Don't know where Momo is, but shout out to him too. Um, all right. I'll take it easy. Good night. Take care. Say I love you.